bring Robert Lewandowski with me. It's not normal, but I think it's perfect to try to prepare every situation.
Listen, I always tell our defense wins championships. Offense fills the stands.
I think that's in soccer the same.
I did. I started off coaching at my alma mater, BYU, and then I stayed on and went to San Francisco State. Was able to work my way up to Division I, University of Missouri. And then I hopped into the pros. I was an assistant for 7 years in Green Bay and then became a head coach. So it doesn't mean you're more successful by doing that once you're in the pros. I mean, obviously, Julian coaching the whole time, especially at that age, man, that's not easy.
I stopped my career too early, so I decided to become a coach. I'm young, but I'm experienced. I talk nearly the same language, but like my players. I know about their feelings, I know about their situations, I know about their interests. So I think that's very good.
I appreciate your sight on that, being able to relate to the players, being able to talk to them about their life. That's so important. I mean, sometimes we forget, and people forget, that just because they're professionals, that doesn't mean that they're invincible or they're not humans. That's great, what you said there. When you work your practices, how do you set those up?
Normally we have 2 games a week, so it's not that easy. We have not a lot of time to prepare, but if we have a normal week with only 1 game, then 3 days before the game we prepare it. We show the plan to the players by video, and I show it on the board as well. And then we go out and we play 11 against 11, and we try to play the whole game, only normally two times 20 minutes or something like that. On Tuesday or Wednesday we play Champions League, then on weekend we play Bundesliga, then next week Champions League, Bundesliga. We have 2 games each week, so you have no time for training, no time for preparation. I think the most important topic in soccer, to watch scenes after the game and to show the scenes to your players.
Film work is a big thing. You're right. Film work it's huge on the opponent and then on yourself. All the practices, all the different individual drills, they're all filmed. And they can go back and look at that if they already haven't looked at it with their coach.
It's not normal in the Bundesliga or in soccer in general to work with a playbook, and I'm very interested in doing that. How do you convey it, and how do the players learn it, and how many pages do they have to know?
By the end of the year, we'll have close to 500 different plays that they've got to have in mind right now, I mean, within a split second. So teaching becomes important. I try to convey to the coaches that we're here to teach. How you get that communicated to the player and ends up inevitably being the most important thing.
When you have a game, who decides which play you do? You or Pat Mahomes, or do you discuss every situation?
We go through every situation, we break everything down. I actually have a big game plan sheet that I use, and I'll call the play, and then Pat will run it.
I love this structure, it's perfect. To prepare everything is perfect. And in soccer it's not that easy because you have all the media, and if you have a game plan like that as a manager, then there will be big headlines next day. You know, that's not normal. But I think it's perfect to try to prepare every situation. Stuff you want to train, it's your idea or it's the idea of the defense and offense coordinator and you only watch, or do you take part in every training session?
Yeah, so I'm big on let my coaches coach, but I do the offense. I run the offense. I have an offensive coordinator, myself and Eric Bieniemy. Eric actually played for me. He knows this offense really well. So if I'm not in a meeting, he just takes it and runs with it. My defensive coordinator, I hired when I was a first-year head coach in Philadelphia. I've known him since college, and he's my defensive coordinator. I don't mess with him. I just let him go. And then I have a special teams coordinator, and I don't mess with him either. I just let him do his thing. And if I see something, I'll put it in there. But I mean, I try not to mess with him too much. Listen, I always tell our defense wins championships. Offense fills the stands.
Yes, I think that's in soccer the same.
Oh boy. I'd bring Tyreek because he's got great quickness and great endurance, and he probably could handle those 13 miles that you guys run, Julian.
I would bring Robert Lewandowski with me. He could be a good receiver as well. He's fast and he's physical strong, and I think in the red zone he would be perfect to receive a short pass and do the touchdown.
I served sweet and sour meatballs for a catering company to all of Hollywood.
And my first job were try to be a professional player. Not that much money, but a little bit. So I would say it was my first job.
Being a grandfather.
For me, being father.
There you go. Listen, I'm a quarter German, but I do like my Tommy Bahama shirts.
Lederhosen.
I was going to say Munich.
Perfect. Yeah, it's beautiful. Can come here and then we talk without the cameras.
Yeah, that's right.
For me, it's the Alps in general. I love it to be there.
Right now it's Julian. Doggone. Being that young and that great right now, he's working himself right into that superhero area, right up there with Superman.
I know I say Andy Reid. He's wearing a ring, and I have to wear a ring as well. So it's another ring, but I try to do my best.
My head coach in college told me, when you go to the head coach with a problem, have a well thought out answer. You use that with family, you use it with any kind of relationship, you can use it obviously in coaching. Think about it before you speak about it, and have something that's well thought out and finally communicated.
I think my best advice were stay yourself and do not play a role. You're a manager, but it's a job, but you have to do it like you are, like your character are, not like an actor. I think that's very important.
It's a great one. Be yourself. If you're ever over here, don't be a stranger. Stop by.
I will come. Perfect. Thank you so much for your time. Perfect.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.